Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast. Heading into this Thursday, yesterday we had highs in the low to mid 70s, but look at the jump we're making today, mid to possibly even upper 80s across the area. I think in general it will be mostly sunny, but there will be some clouds at times as well, so we'll officially call today a mix of sun and clouds. Here's a look at the overview of what we're monitoring. Severe weather over the next 3 days, mainly this evening and then on Saturday. Now it's a conditional risk this evening. But if there are some storms north of I-70 after 6 p.m., there's a decent chance that they do become severe. What are we looking at? We are looking at hail, mainly the primary threat. Quarter, maybe golf ball size hail and some stronger storms, otherwise 60 mile per hour wind gusts. Now it is going to be a fairly windy day today regardless, but those winds could start to approach 60 miles per hour. While the tornado threat is not a 0% chance, I'm not too worried about it, but as always, no matter what, whenever there are storms and there's a severe weather risk, you always want to be mindful that the tornado risk is possible. The other big weather story is the cold front over the weekend. Now, temperatures at 4 o'clock may be down in the mid to upper 60s by Saturday afternoon, but look what happens on Sunday. Upper 30s and low 40s. Now, obviously, there's still some differences in timing of a frontal boundary and how much rain will be in the area both days, which could limit how warm it actually is or keeps temperatures cooler. So that'll be something that we'll continue to fine tune as we get closer to the weekend. Windy to round out the work week. South-southwesterly winds today at times could gust near 35 miles per hour, and the wind stays strong tonight. So any fires that get going today are going to be very, very tough to handle because these winds are not going to weaken anytime soon. Even over the weekend, even at night, Friday night, Saturday night, relatively speaking, could they come down a little bit? Yes, but they will not become calm. For a lot of times at night, the winds do become calm. It's not going to be the case. So those battling fires, good luck to you, because these winds are going to be a factor and could be approaching 35, maybe even 40 miles per hour tomorrow afternoon and continuing into the evening hours. It is going to feel more like spring, especially this morning as we introduce low-level moisture. Dew points getting into the 50s. That's going to be key because once dew points get up in the 50s, that increases the probability of severe weather with any storms. Is it a guarantee? No, but it is a possibility. So here's a look at Supercast, showing sunny skies this morning and trying to indicate a few showers down near our far southeastern communities. I know it's hard to see on this map here, but you can see some green showing up. And then, a little bit of partly to mostly cloudy skies at midday. But by the evening, there's not much. There's not much through 8 o'clock. In fact, it actually clears out with the cloud cover. Here's a look at another computer model. Not really showing a whole lot of rain this morning, showing a lot more sun throughout the day, certainly not quite as much cloud cover at midday like the other model had. And then as far as this evening is concerned, we have one lone storm. One lone storm. And it doesn't look very impactful the way the radar is picking up there on Supercast. Lots of sunshine for tomorrow with a windy day and slightly cooler temperatures than today, but still mild. Then as far as Saturday is concerned, not really showing a whole lot during the daytime hours, and then look at what happens in the evening hours. It shows showers and thunderstorms pushing across the area during the evening north of I-70. So obviously we're going to continue to take this weather pattern on a day-by-day basis and almost hour-by-hour basis, especially today with that storm risk throughout the day on incoming computer models throughout the day. Temperatures for the most part should still reach highs in the 70s on Saturday. The model that I showed you beforehand adds the possibility that there might be some rain in the area, but regardless, Saturday's the warmer day, no doubt about that. Much, much cooler Sunday, and a lot of these temperatures that you see here on this graphic may be at sunrise with the temperature, with temperatures continue to drop throughout the day, especially as rain-cooled air moves in, as the colder air moves in too. I do have 30s by 5 p.m. on the 8-day forecast, but don't be surprised if there are a few 40s. But bottom line is, it's going to be cooler than what that 8-day indicates at that 50 degrees. Is it possible that I could have the low Saturday night and high Sunday be the same too? Yeah, that's certainly a possibility, but again, it's going to depend on timing of the colder air moving in. Right now, it is delayed a little bit compared to what it was showing yesterday. So that's why I'm going that route. As far as the next work week is concerned, we're warming up each day. I will hold on to a slight chance of storms Tuesday night. There may be a few more opportunities, especially between Tuesday and Wednesday, but we'll continue to monitor that and fine-tune it as we go through time. I have mentioned at times earlier this week on the possibility of snow as that colder air moves in at some point Sunday to Sunday night, but looks like the models have backed off on that possibility for both the European and the GFS. Is it still possible? Yes. Is there going to be impacts with any possible snow with accumulation? No, I don't think it will. I wasn't thinking that to be the case earlier this week when some models were even indicating 1 to 2 inches in some locations. It was just going to be very difficult with surface temperatures still being above freezing. Here's a look at our extended outlooks. We're above average for both temperature and precipitation, especially in the 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 day outlook. So we'll certainly be keeping an eye on that. As of right now, the storm spotted training class will continue in Valley Falls this evening, even with that low probability of some storms this evening that could be severe. So just be mindful of that. If it changes at all, we'll let you know. But if you're in the Valley Falls area, it's still good to go for this evening at 7. Next week, skipping Tuesday, so keep that in mind, but Monday and Wednesday, respectively, Concordia and Linden in Osage County. Not really thinking we're going to get a whole lot of severe weather. Again, the best chance would be this evening if storms develop at all. It's a conditional risk. So stay updated on that. We'll keep you updated on the WIBW weather app and WIBW.com and all of our newscasts. So stay tuned.